Alright, Shalom. I, of course, must start off by giving all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. As usually, I'm out walking at night here, so I'm gonna, keep my voice down. You can turn the volume up if it's a little low, but right here, you have a picture of, I did not take this picture, but I pulled this up just to show, very similar. When I was at the, store the other day, saw stuff very similar to this, man. Now, I didn't take pictures because I didn't have my phone with me. But, there's certain aisles of, the necessities that people, need. Say, for example, the, toilet paper aisle. Some of the kitchen products, such as, the what is it, the Dawn dish soap, stuff like that. And what is that, the Tide dishwashing tablets, whatever those are. Stuff like that. You actually really can't find those right now, man. Okay, not to mention the other cleaner products, such as, the Kleenex wipes, the germ, disinfectant, spray and wipes. That stuff you can't get right anymore. Okay, and once in a while, when the stores, where I'm looking for, when the stores get a shipment, for lack of better words, of these products, they always, sell out within the first few hours usually. Why is that? Well, for one, everybody is looking for them, and two, even those who have enough, they buy more so they can sell them online, and they make a profit from, from doing so. So, if this doesn't make it clear, even more at this point, that, you need to, be prepping, Slovakia. You got to be prepping and, putting this stuff away so that, in the time when, they don't have this stuff, you and your family will be, well off, so to speak. As in, you won't have to, go without these things that you need, for lack of better words. Okay, and remember, I keep saying this in all the videos I do regarding, doomsday and whatnot, that you got to also take this into consideration. Okay, hold on a second. All right, there we go. You got to take this into consideration. Is the next 2 months, November and December, are the holiday months. And not only holiday months, but you also have the 2020 election added in there. So, adding the global pandemic on top of all that, clearly, the stage is set for a terrible outcome. Okay, so the last few months, really, there wasn't nothing, big going on, man. Except for maybe a few, minor, holidays or something. But now we're coming into the time of, the usual, annual celebrations. Not only that, as I said, you have the, the election as well this year. And on top of that, you have, of course, the pandemic. So adding everything together, and adding in, the unemployment, which is what, 60 million people unemployed in the United States. And it's actually more than that because, they don't add in, everyone inside of the household is, say for example, let's give an example, children, they're not working, but guess what? They are a mouth that needs to be fed, right? So what does that do? That just adds to the, the shortages of the food. Okay, so, it just looks like a lose-a-lose situation for the United States. I mean, I can't see how one could logically, look at any of this, stuff that's going on and say, anything different. It just wouldn't be logical to say something like that. To say that things are going to get better. It's funny as well, because they've been saying, ever since the pandemic started, that, well, next month it might be better. Then they said 2 months later it will all be done. Here we are, almost 8 months later, and the world's still, pretty much in a lockdown. And if you disagree, well, even though you can, a lot of people are going back to work, a lot of people are not, because a lot of those jobs are, forever laid off. And not only that, you have to wear a mask everywhere you go. So the world still is locked down, and if it wasn't, well, then you wouldn't have to wear a mask when you go somewhere. Plain and simple to understand. But anyway, I'm not going to make this too long. Point of the matter is very clear. Prep while you have the ability, because very soon, man, you're going to see, man, very soon, things are going to get a lot worse here in the United States, man. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to say shalom.